Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's broadcast of Water, Wind, Wine Ministry. Today we're talking about the sign or the constellation of Capricorn. Capricorn represents the tribe of Naphtali. Naphtali in Hebrew means my struggle. We'll get back to that in a minute. But the sign of Capricorn in Hebrew is the word Gedi or Gedi. G-E-D-I, I guess you could say Jedi, but it's not Jedi. It's Gedi or Gedi. And it means the kid cut off, the atonement slain. The first decan constellation in the sign of Capricorn is Sagita, and it means the arrow. The Hebrew word is shkam, S-C-H-A-M, shkam. Anyway, the meaning of that is destroying or desolate. The second decan constellation is Aguila, A-G-U-I-L-A, and it means the eagle falling. The Hebrew word for that is tared, and it means wounded he comes. The third decan constellation is Delphinus. Delphinus in Hebrew is delaf, and it means pouring out of water. You can clearly see that the sign of Capricorn represents Jesus on the cross, particularly after he had already breathed his last. The first decan constellation, as I said, means an arrow. Now, if you think about Jesus, on the cross, he was the atonement slain by our sin. He was put on the cross, and then an arrow pierced his side, and the water and the blood came out, and he was already dead. The second decan constellation means wounded, he comes down. And so that's what we see at the cross of Calvary, is that he's wounded even though it's post-mortem, and then he comes down. That's when they take him off of the cross. Well, then the third decan constellation, Delphinus, means pouring out of water. It's Jesus' death and resurrection that allows the Holy Spirit to be poured out. And you could even argue that actually on the cross of Calvary, when the Roman soldier pierced his side, that out came water and blood. And so that is represented in the third decan constellation of Capricorn. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Water, Wind, Wine Ministries. Thank you so much. And remember that Jesus Christ loves you and I love you.